Are we there yet? Yeah, we are live. And what a great show we have lined up for you today. Actually, nothing. Nothing. Yeah, be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Live action. Yeah, what have I got planned today? Nothing. Yeah, and Shauna, that's older than me. Not, not much. We definitely would have been in high school together. Yeah, I need a co-host. Let's see. Let me put the link in here. I think Sally said she was either going to be late today or not going to be able to join. So I'm just sitting here all by myself, lonesome. But we can chat. Uh, had an UGG sales day yesterday. I've only got 2 going out. That's sad. I don't see how Mike, he only has like 180 listings, 150 listings or something. And I have over 1,000 listings, but he sells as much or more than I do. I guess he just gets better stuff. But that's okay because I don't spend 50 hours a week sourcing. Although I source a lot. I get a lot of stuff. Mike is an anomaly. He kind of is. He's like a freak of nature. Good morning, Anissa. Yeah, I mean, I get good stuff, but shoot, Mike just blows me away. So, I had 2 different picks yesterday. I went to the antique mall. We have an antique mall. Actually, it's just antique booths. And I bought a bunch of sterling silver jewelry. All of this is sterling silver. Oh, here we go. We have co-host. Hi, Tara. Hi, Sadie.
Do you want to talk to somebody, or are you solo man today?
I didn't have. I was just looking at the side chat.
Oh,
Sorry.
thought you're
I
like a
keep the.
one-man band now.
Yeah, I guess because Sally's busy doing something. I forget what she said she was doing.
Oh yeah,
What are you up to, Mr. Sadie?
kind of Shauna.
Uh, Trying to get my mind right for this to get my day started.
Okay.
It usually takes me a couple hours. I'm not a morning person.
I like that movie where Cool Hand Luke is in the ditch. Luke, why you got your dirt in Boss Man's hole? I don't know, boss. I'll get it out of there. Then he comes up after he's got the hole dug. Luke, how come you took dirt out of Boss Man's hole? Oh, sorry, boss. I'll fill it back in. And then boss comes up. Luke, have you got your mind right? Yes, boss. I got my mind right. I don't know. Yes, boss. Got my mind right. Yeah. Sadie, you got your mind right. Start your day.
Yeah, it all starts foggy, and then it usually is clearly enough by about 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Better than last week. Last week I had trucks in ditches and just a mess.
Good grief.
How much snow we got.
Yeah, it's easy to do when it's slick.
It's gonna be in the 50s today, though.
Yeah,
Not
here
bad.
too.
Shoot. We're going up to a high of 70.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
And then we
so.
have snow, a chance of snow Saturday night or something. I don't think it's very much snow.
Yeah, same here, I think, Tara.
It's so weird here. Last week we were getting ice storm, and this week we're having 70-degree afternoons.
Climate crisis.
Yeah.
I'm
Monster.
just ready for it to be over. I'm ready for summer.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready for spring.
Yeah.
But it could be worse. I lived a place where it was a lot worse, so I could complain too much.
Oh, yeah, you guys are in Hawaii compared to where you were.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So,
I'm debating on selling my boat this spring. I used it once last year. That's a shame, isn't it?
I know the feeling. I honestly, we moved down here. We haven't put a boat in the water yet. We just
It,
between doing other stuff, it just seems like we just haven't made the time to do it.
yeah, I sold my boat about 3 years ago.
We did buy
Yeah.
some jet skis, so, so maybe we'll actually put those in the water.
Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty one.
Yeah. I paid up for these. I gave like 12, 13, $14 a piece.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, they're all handmade. And they're all stamped sterling silver, so I'll make some. I wish they had like an artist signed, like
Yeah, so you could attribute it to something.
some famous Navajo craftsman. But nope, they're just stamped 925, and you can tell they're handmade. They're not. These are not like mass produced, like like a James Avery piece would be like that,
Yeah.
or a
I'll pick up the sterling earrings, and I never seem like I do like really great on them. I don't know. And they'll be small, so they don't have a lot of weight to them. But I just have, and I've even picked. What's the one that they're marked? They're made in Mexico. Is it like Tasco or?
yeah, that's That's like a region in Mexico that's famous
Yeah.
for.
Tourists must bring them back a lot, you know. I just never see like I do like, oh wow, that was amazing. I kind of like the
Yeah,
Geo one. That's kind of cool.
those are little geodes. But
You think that might do all right? Because like the Geo statues do okay. Like where they crack them in half and put it so you can like, you know, just stand it like a statue.
yep. Now this ring looks not handcrafted, but it's still sterling, so I went ahead and got it. This ring too. But they were cheaper than the jewelry you get at the auction.
Yeah. Yeah, jewelry goes pretty high here too usually. But I did buy about a month ago a Trifari bracelet. It was still in its like presentation box. I paid like $3 or $5 for it. I think when I sold it, I think I got 72 or $75 for it.
Nice. I don't know why Trifari is wanted.
Yeah, because I've had other Trifari stuff where it was like, it's all right, but yeah, this bracelet, it was kind of pretty. It was rhinestones and silver.
Somebody told me that these stones were called druzy. They got that sparkly rough top on them.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know much about stones.
On the cover of the Rolling Stone. Yeah, I bought like $150 worth, but it should sell
Honestly,
for
sometimes
probably.
like those like antique mall things where they have the booths, they're all right to go check out. Sometimes you find some stuff you can do all right on.
Yeah,
I was walking
this.
around down here. We have one in town, and I walked by and I'm like, what the heck? They had for a Skidoo snowmobile, it's a tunnel bag. You know, it's like this backpack bag you attach to your tunnel for snowmobiling. Like, what an odd place for that to end up. Yeah, I'll take it. They had like $10 a piece on them. I know the one I sold for like $80. I still have the uh, see-through hand covers you put on the handlebars, but I thought it was really funny that they didn't even know what they were that they ended up down here.
Yep.
Sorry about that, Todd. I lost my connection. I took a phone call and then I couldn't get my volume back. I'm not very technically inclined, you know.
Oh, you're fine. I just realized, hey, Sadie's picture isn't up there, but then you're at the bottom, so I joined you back on. Anita's Facebook group. They're all jewelry freaks. Yeah, just put up pictures and ask what it is.
Doesn't she do a lot of jewelry auctions? Uh,
They do a lot of auctions. Anita Funita, right?
yeah, yeah.
I don't know if it's just for jewelry, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it's miscellaneous stuff, but I think she does do a lot of jewelry as well.
I went to a private pick yesterday too. Do y'all ever
Yeah,
tell people you're a reseller?
Yeah, everybody
um,
knows.
I guess kind of like just in general,
Because
like walking around saying I'm a reseller, I'm a reseller. No, but I guess if somebody comes and talks to me, yeah.
one of the postal clerk gals at our post office, she was saying, "Yeah, I took some video games in to trade up at the video game store." I was like, "Dang, if I'd known that, I would have offered you money for them." She said, "Oh, I've got more." I said, "Let me look at them." So We went to her garage yesterday and she pulled out a bunch of PlayStation games.
Oh wow, in the box.
Yeah,
Oh, the original PS games, yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
PlayStation 1 or PlayStation Sim City.
Can you hear that furnace running, Todd? If it's a bother to you, I can step out of here.
I don't hear it,
Okay.
but I'm half deaf. Bunch of Final Fantasy. Darkstone. I
Are
think
all the
that's a
discs in
good
pretty
one.
good shape?
Huh?
Are all the discs in pretty good shape?
She said they were, and I don't have any reason to doubt her. I didn't even look at them.
I don't think I've ever tested a video game I've sold, and I don't think I've ever had a return.
You gotta watch the some of the Nintendo Game Boy ones because they have a problem where they corrode like where they plug in, and I've had a problem with one or two of those.
Oh, really?
And I don't know if it's, I don't know, maybe people blow on them or something. I don't know, but yeah, we just sold one today, and Jim's like, I'm just gonna refund it and send it back. He goes, yeah, there's corrosion on this.
Well, when I sell the Nintendo, the original Nintendo ones, and the the SNES, I usually clean the contacts before I sell them, just because I know that's an ordinary problem.
These are different. These are those like Game Boy, not the old Game Boy, but like DS Lights or DS3s, those small ones. They got a little problem.
Yeah,
We've seen it.
right.
How much did you pay for the video games, Todd?
35.
How many did you get?
Oh gosh, about 20.
All right, there you go.
So yeah, it's all right. They're kind of dusty, but they were just in a box in the garage. Let's see, Soul Blade. PS1. What's that worth? Huh, that one's like 17 bucks.
Nice.
16, 17 bucks. Yeah, it should come out good. Jet Moto 3. I'm just sitting here looking these up. I got nothing to talk about.
Well, pick a subject.
Well, the value of PS1 games. How about that? That's my topic today. I'm just looking them up. Jet Moto
You got the wrong
3.
guy if you're wanting to talk serious about video games. I can tell you that.
Yeah. So this is like a $10 game. Let's see. Yeah. So, sorry I'm boring. Oh well. Uh, just typing stuff in.
So does Jim got any projects he's working on, Tara? Any lawnmowers or tractors or buses? Or...
He bought a backhoe. He did buy a backhoe.
Oh yeah, I heard you say that. How's that going?
Yeah.
Is it right?
Yeah,
Did it
he
already
loves
run?
it. Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah.
an older one. It's a John Deere 400, so it's got a front end loader on the front and then a backhoe on the back. Oh yeah, he
Nice.
loves it. He plays around with it and stuff.
Oh,
So
I bet.
yeah, it's a little muddy down here to really do some stuff that we want to do, so we gotta wait for it to dry up. But yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
got, what else is he gonna be working on? He's got to put new springs on his box truck, and he's gonna put new springs on the gooseneck trailer. So he's doing that kind of stuff.
Right.
He had to fix our aviator. Just that kind of stuff, just fixing shit.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
That one's about
He
17.
bought those jet skis. He's gonna play around with those and see if he. Well, I know like 3 of them run. So he wants to clean them up, get them ready to go. So each of us has a jet ski, and hopefully we're gonna try to do some of that this summer.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah.
I've never owned them before. I've never ridden a jet ski before. We always talked about it, like, oh, that looks like a lot of fun, because we used to do a lot of snowmobiling, like, go out riding on jet skis all day. You each get your own. So he's like,
Oh,
let's buy some jet. They're in the winter. I mean, now the prices are going up, but actually they weren't too bad in the winter. He found a couple deals on some. We drove down to Tennessee and got them.
oh, they're fun. You'll have a blast.
Yeah.
I've never owned one, but I rode plenty of them.
Yeah. I've never rode one at all, so we're gonna see if we like that.
That's about a $25 game.
Well, you did all right. What'd you get? 20 for the lot, you said?
35.
35 for the lot? Yeah, you're okay. You're 2 games and you're in a profit there.
Yeah. I should probably keep, now you see her at the post office, should probably keep telling you when she's got stuff for sale.
I think this is the
I was
most
watching.
value one. Castlevania.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's on the
Yeah,
greatest
that's
hits disc. Oh, there, yeah. Is it
usually
just
a
a
good
disc?
one.
Yeah, just a disc.
That's usually a good one on the older systems as well. So I've been watching this other channel. Not really watching, but I kind of just unsubscribe so I get the notifications. And he's going from, he's a one-man show here locally by me, but he's got a YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah, he sells lots of hats and music.
Yeah, he's got 30,000 listings. He's shooting
Yeah,
for
I mean,
60,000.
yeah, he has a crazy amount of. I watch him sometimes too. I mean, like his basement, he's got a crazy amount of inventory and keeps it well organized. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, but every day
Wow.
his titles say like something's wrong with eBay. Every single day, it's like
Yeah.
eBay's glitching up and slow sales, and it's always eBay's got a problem. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. He does pretty big numbers too, because it sounds like he does he'll do like 12, 1,500, gross in a day. But when you watch his solds, I mean, he makes that much money gross selling a lot of what I call $5 cassettes, $8
Right?
baseball hats. I mean, he pushes a lot of inventory out.
Yeah, he rolls. I mean, I don't know how he does it, doing it by himself. But,
Yeah. Well, does he have his son help him some or something?
he may, Tara. I don't know his whole story.
I mean, I don't participate, but once in a while I do watch him sometime. I do watch some of his videos. Just curious, see what he's pushing out.
Yeah, me too. Just because
Yeah.
he's kind of unique, 30,000 listings. Not everybody's got that many listings.
Yeah. Yeah, he
I
does
think he's
like a
up to
lot of
30.
CDs, cassettes. It's
Yeah,
all real. It's a lot of very small first class items.
right, right. A lot of hats and albums
Yeah.
and stuff like
Oh yeah, he'll sell hats. They'll have like the sweat stains on them and stuff, and they still sell.
that.
I mean, some of them
I
are
know.
like, they're not even like what I would, well, maybe because I'm old. I don't like say, oh, wow, that's a super old retro hat. It'll be like a, 15, 20-year-old hat. It'll have those sweat stains there by the bill, He still sells them. I'm like, wow. Because unless it was something special, a lot of like a hat that dirty, I'm not even going to pick it up,
And a lot of them aren't anything special. And I've seen them
Yeah.
sell just plain hats with nothing on them, with sweat
Yeah,
stains.
I know. I know. It's crazy. Well, good for
I,
him. I mean, yeah, he's pushing it. I mean, anyway.
100%. Yeah, more power to him if he's selling them. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's
No.
just not something I would stop and look at.
Yeah, if I was like I said, well, I don't really go to He's hitting the bends up there. I guess you have a bends there around St. Louis or something. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't really shop at the bends. I don't have any very close to me. Yeah, I mean, tell you the truth, like I just pass it up because to me it's like anytime you get something in clothing, if it's stained, damaged, and this goes for a lot of stuff. I mean, it seems to me like you open yourself up to, oh, this isn't what I expected it to be or whatever. I mean, I try to
yeah,
call stuff, so I want to, you know, so when the person gets it, it's better than what they thought they were buying. But yeah, I mean, it's just like if I have to explain too much stuff, that I don't even like listing that kind of stuff. Like
yeah,
especially if it has staining or smells bad
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah. I'm always afraid they're not going to see the description or something.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of people shop off their phone. So if you don't have it in that first item specific, you get that little box, where you can put stuff. If they don't see it
Right,
there on the phone, they don't click on for see full description. A lot of people just don't take that extra step to go look at your regular full description.
right, right.
Oh my God, Jim's arguing with his dog.
That's what I'm hearing.
He's got this puppy. Oh yeah, and she's so naughty. So I see we have a glass front door. Jim is running through our front yard. I'm like, well, that's odd. Jim doesn't usually just run like that. He's like, oh, Tar, get out here. Garbage pickup is on Thursday, but our neighbor down the road put out their garbage a night early. So they put it out last night, and the dog went down there and ripped it off. He's like, God damn that dog. So he's running. He's getting, help me. We need to get that garbage picked up. He's trying to get it done before our neighbor sees it, or like, we're down there picking it up, and the neighbor's like, oh, I see you're picking up my garbage, or whatever. So anyway.
God.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
like 8 months
dogs.
old. She's a total pest. And so now she's mad because she wants to go outside. So Jim's in the living room. He's like looking at his laptop on the recliner. So she jumps on top of him and then climbs on his head and then scratches him up so he's like bleeding and stuff. I'm like, well, you got to discipline her some. She thinks she's the boss of you.
Right. Sounds
Oh,
like she's
man.
got him wrapped around her finger, her paw.
Yep. I think Jim's probably a soft touch when it comes to animals.
Oh
I know,
yeah,
because the dogs, yeah, I'm always like, we have this pug and this shepherd. They ran off the other. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, he cut his lip. It's bleeding. He's being a wimp. Anyway, so they ran off. I'm calling. I'm like, well, go get Brandon from school. I'm going to stay here and find these dogs. And Jim's like, I knew when I left that you were going to beat those dogs. Because, I'm like looking for them for like an hour. I'm ready to kill them. They come back. I'm like, they need a spanking. Puppy's been like running across the road, not listening to us. Not that I beat my dog. So I have this
yeah.
branch. She comes out to, she says, oh, we're going to play with this stick. I grab her, I give her a couple patches on the ass. She's like, oh my God. But I will say now when I call her, she's Johnny on the spot and comes back to me. Anyway.
That's how I lost my last dog. I mean, they got to learn.
Yeah, and we got some dogs across the street, and even though we're on a quiet road, you can't have dogs that will go across the street, and when you say no, just go faster the other direction.
Right, right. Well, my last dog would chase cars. I mean, and
Oh, yeah, that's a bad, yeah, because they'll catch one day.
well, yeah, he caught one and it was over.
That's what happened. That hound that showed up here we had for a few months. He started chasing cars, and yeah, one caught him on the road, so.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was one of the worst days of my life when that happened.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah.
horrible.
It happened right in front of me. I didn't see it happen, but it was right around, between
Yeah,
me and another car. It was just terrible. My
yeah,
grandkids, it was unreal.
yeah.
Mm,
But anyway,
yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it happens, but so if I could
yeah.
prevent it with some training, I am trying to do that.
Oh yeah, the dog we got now, I'm over protective now. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't even, I yell at the kids if they leave the door cracked or something.
yeah.
So Todd, I think it just hit me the other day that I think Are you a stacker if you buy gold jewelry your whole life? Because I bought my wife gold jewelry every year since we've been together for like 38 years. So does that make me a stacker? You can't
Sure. Why
stack
not?
jewelry though. It's kind of hard to stack. I tried stacking some of it and it doesn't stack very
You gotta get a bunch of boxes and just stack them on top of each other.
well. Right.
Gold jewelry.
Well, I've always bought my wife gold. I've
Yeah.
never bought anything fake for her, even if it was a small piece of gold. I've just always bought her the real thing, you know.
Yeah. Yep. Now that counts, except I can never buy gold jewelry like as a gift and come out, you know, the price of gold's really going to have to skyrocket before it's
Yeah.
profitable.
Yeah, well, I wasn't thinking about that when I bought it. You know, it was always, but I
Yeah.
always wanted. I'm like, if I'm gonna buy her something, it might as well at least be real. That way, it's holds its value.
Yeah, if you just run down to Zales Jewelry and buy a piece of gold, a bracelet or something,
Oh yeah, you're gonna get torched on it, but
you're if you ever needed to sell it, or if your kids want to sell it after you're all dead and gone, then they
well, a
can't.
lot of it I bought back in the day. You know, it has probably gone way up in value. You know, so
Yeah,
wasn't a terrible buy now. You know that I look back on it, but at the time it was probably the worst buy. You know, but it's better than flowers, right?
Yeah, they die.
Right.
it's amazing though when you put a piece of gold jewelry on eBay and you get like 20 offers in about 10 minutes because people have their eBay set to give them notices if you put anything in the title like 14K
Yeah.
Right.
or gold or whatever.
Oh, I'm sure everybody. There's a ton of snipers out there on eBay for that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So every piece of gold jewelry I put up, it's like I get a ton of bad offers,
Yeah, I bet.
which
When
I don't mind,
I put that Yankee ticket up, I must have got like 20 questions on it the first 2 days, and then you get, oh, me and my grandpa went to this game. Could I give you $60 for it? You start getting all these like offers for
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Every now and then I'll put something up that'll bring, but I had to hear a whole life story of a guy one time. I was in the military, and then he wants to offer you $15 for an $80 item.
I had a Bible that sold to somebody else, but we gotten like 2 questions on it like in the same day. But one of the guy, he tells this whole story how he had a Bible like this, but the devil destroyed it. And it's this whole story about like his fight with the devil. I'm like, okay. But I was kind of happy the person from Illinois that just wanted the exact measurements of the Bible bought it. 'Cause
Right.
we sold, this is years ago. They made by General Electric. They're those space heaters, and it looks like a big. It kind of looks like a fan. It's a big copper disc, and it's got like the wires that heat. It's like from the 30s or 40s or whatever. This guy's doing this whole message. Of course, he doesn't have the money right away, but he's going to pay for it on Friday or whatever because he's working on. He needs this component for building his time machine, And I'm like, I don't know how the hell you're going to make old space heater into a time machine, but yeah, I don't know if he's joking. Remember that time machine guy with the heater? What was the guy last week about the Bible? What did the devil do to his Bible?
Something the devil set his on fire.
Oh, the devil set his
Replace it,
Bible
yeah.
on fire. Okay, yeah.
You get all kind
Anyway, I wanted to. At one time, I thought it'd be funny to do like once a month show and like keep track of all the super crazy questions you get or crazy feedbacks and just read them. But then Jim's like, well, no, because what if one of the buyers, heard you saying making fun of them?
Oh, my favorite feedback though is a guy. A guy bought a little lady's tank top, like size small tank
X
top.
small. It was skin tight.
Yeah, super small. He goes, "Hey, thanks. My wife's tits look great in it." He left it. It wasn't a message. That's one of my feedbacks.
Holy cow.
Yeah, the whole world could see it, and them. I'm thinking.
The world's full of some people, boy, I tell you.
Yeah. Actually, it was probably a good idea. Somebody else put that idea. I thought it would be funny, if you like, just take like time period, like a month, all the the crazy, funny questions, funny statements, people that are being sort of pain in the ass, funny feedbacks, negative feedbacks, and just like read them and then maybe tell a little backstory about them. I thought it'd be funny, but
Oh, I'd like a good video.
yeah, there you go. There's a video for you to make every month, Sadie.
Yeah.
All the crazies you deal with on eBay, and then you can just do like a little brief narrative of each of them.
Right. Between eBay and real life, I could write a book.
Yeah. It's gotta only be eBay though. Only eBay.
Right, only eBay, yeah. I've had a million ideas about videos. I'm not even interested in editing, but if I knew how to do that stuff, it'd be different. It's just every time I get an idea, I'm like, it would look stupid because I can't do it justice what I need to do, so I just don't even do it.
I don't have the time to put that kind of stuff into it, like you have people that edit it or put graphics in it. That's like way above my pay grade. Yeah.
And it really doesn't interest me, to be honest. I mean, it's just.
Yeah. I don't even really watch that many reselling videos anymore. I mean, I watch some, or I'll put some on, but I don't participate in the chats or whatever. I just kind of let them play, see what's going on. But yeah,
me too.
It's the reselling video stuff has really changed a lot since like 6 or 7 years ago. I mean, because you've been around forever too, Mr. Sadie. I mean, it's just like it doesn't have like the same feel to it anymore.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, I kind of used to like like when I first started watching videos, that's when you used to have like the old reseller meet and greet. You just have people who would go on there for like 4 hours and talk about eBay stuff, and they didn't like sugarcoat it. They talked about the good, the bad, advice, but that's kind of, it's probably not very good for views, but that's kind of what I like to hear, because it was like, you might hear somebody else say, oh, I had this problem with eBay, but it alerts you like, if you deal with it, 5 months down the road, it's like, hey, wait, but so-and-so did mention something about this. Anyway.
Right. Well, I think a lot of people, especially the bigger channels, I think a lot of people kind of live through these people, and
yeah.
For me, it's just, I need to worry about my own stuff. I can't,
Yeah. And for me, like, selling on eBay is always the most important thing. It's more important than like videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, and after so long of doing this stuff, like you said, there's other things that are interesting. That's why my channel's always been all over the place, because I love reselling. I mean, it's still, I get excited every time I go out looking for stuff, but at the same time, it's like not everything to me. It's
yeah.
Yep. I'm not on YouTube to make $1 million on YouTube.
No.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, if I've been around YouTube long enough, and I know enough people that if I wanted to grow my channel, I could collaborate with a couple people and grow it real fast. I just don't want that,
Yeah.
I have no doubt in my mind, if I really wanted to grow my channel, I could hit it hard and grow it, but that's just not me. That's not what I want.
But without YouTube, I sure would know. I bet I would know maybe 20% about reselling as I do now.
We've learned a lot off of YouTube, just between reselling and even in general.
Yeah, 100%. Me too. I've learned a whole bunch off YouTube.
Every time like Jim has to fix a car or vehicle, I mean, a lot of times he'll go on YouTube, type in his problem, and watch a video on it.
Oh, me too. I was changing a thermostat at the house the other day and had my YouTube pulled up. You know,
Yeah.
uh, it was a simple deal, but I only had 4 wires, and the thermostat I had like 20 places for different, electronic and this and that, and 2-stage and single stage. And go to YouTube, you'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it is a great help.
Yeah, it's weird. It's just weird the difference in time. Back in the day, I mean, what you just wondered how people made it or how they learned the stuff they learned. I guess just from other people.
Yeah. Well, Jim said, when he was a kid, he'd be fixing cars back then. He goes, I would go to the library and go and dig out Chilton's manuals at the library, check them out, or I'd go over there and make photocopies of them and stuff, or even like the fixing older stuff. I mean, you could go on eBay with an old part, but back 30 years ago, I mean, it was, you'd go around calling stores and like, oh, yes, no, we don't have it, kind of
Right,
SOL.
right, right. Yeah, my dad was like that. He knew every auto parts dealer, the owners, and the people that worked there, and he had a circle of friends, a bunch of drunks.
Trunks.
They'd go shoot dice for an hour and get drunk, and when he's supposed to be home putting the tie rod in on a Dodge or something. He'd go to auto parts night on Tuesday, he'd come back on Friday.
Wow. That's some dedicated drinking right there.
Oh,
Man.
Oh, yeah.
How many got going out today, Tara?
Oh, you're going to make me look. I don't think it was a real busy day yesterday.
Mine wasn't either.
I mean, I would call it like a medium day. There's a title for the video, eBay's broke.
I think I sold 4 yesterday, but 2 of them came in early enough that I went ahead and got them shipped
I got
yesterday.
13.
So I've only got 2 going out.
I watched a little bit of Tommy and Tracy's show last night. Tommy seems to be tearing it up on eBay. He says it's great right now. So,
oh, yeah. Well, that's good.
I think I heard him say he got into some stuff that sells really well.
Yeah.
I forget what he said it was.
I don't remember either.
And he's got like multiple quantity stuff, so he just getting lots of sales.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Which is good. I mean, he depends on that for his living.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Sally.
Sally made
Hey,
it.
Nikki.
Hey.
How you doing, Sally Sal?
I'm okay. I just got home from work. I had to go find a spoon.
You had to go find a spoon at work?
Or spoon. A shovel spoon.
Yeah.
This spoon sold for $15.
Sweet.
What is it? I didn't see it. I was looking at something. Is it just like a silver plate?
Huh?
Is it a silver plate piece?
It's chromium.
Oh.
Like chromium plate.
Oh. Is it like a mid-century flatware piece?
It says, it's been a while that I've had this listed, so I don't really remember where I got it or anything. But, Sheffield, England.
Oh, yeah.
Sheffield.
Sheffield.
Yeah, something like that. Stainless chromium plate.
Weird spoon must be like a serving piece.
I like stuff like that.
Is it like knocked down in the back or something?
Oh, we're in the green?
Stock market is green.
Oh, nice.
It was green yesterday, but it's not even a third of the way of making up what it lost in January.
Yeah, I needed to stay green for a while.
Yep. Yep.
I had to work hard today, man.
Do what?
I had to work hard.
I believe it.
Don't do that.
I did the cooler for like 3 hours this morning.
Oh, God.
It's pretty.
Is it a walk-in kind that you go inside and
Oh,
freeze
yeah.
your butt off?
Oh, yeah.
It's
The walk-in.
It's got to be not much fun.
I mean, besides that, we have 5 other little coolers. So you have to do. I worked on the other ones all night, and then I did the walk-in this morning, and then we got deliveries and stuff. So it was a lot.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You working again tonight?
No, I am off for 2 days now.
That's good.
Yeah. But I got lots of work here to do. You know, it's not one place; it's another.
Yep.
And
Morning, Nikki.
Well, you even got Nikki on?
She's not on. She's over there
Oh,
in the
she's in the
side chat.
chat.
I think she doesn't like coming on when Sadie's on because they don't like each other.
Oh, they fight? Well, that would make it a very interesting show.
Yeah, just kidding.
Drama in the morning. Nikki and Sadie fight.
Nikki's my friend.
I know.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
I missed the old list it or ditch it videos she used to do. Those were kind of fun.
Yeah. I like when she just goes in her storeroom and just rummages around stuff, all that interesting stuff she got stacked up everywhere.
Yeah, I enjoy those kind of videos. They're different, you know. They're not just a basic what am I selling or.
I like. Okay. I like it when you see a reseller on and you see their background because, you know, in your resale, you're always kind of living in perpetually a little bit of a mess. So I'm always like skeptical on the video if they have like this perfect background behind them, you know, with their logo picture. And I mean, it looks like there's like nothing in there, which granted they probably have like an office or whatever, and that's cool. But I like, oh my God, look at this person in their garage. It's a Jungle Ranch or something like that.
Yeah, that's reality for most people, right?
Yeah, that's what because I can relate with that.
Me too.
Me three.
Yeah, I have to climb over this item to go get it. Ah, will I live?
That's right. Oh, gosh.
Dogs jumping on me. The kids are yelling to put something on TV. The wife's screaming at me to go put oil in her car or go get gas or we need a loaf of bread. We're out of milk.
So that postal clerk gal also sold me a train set.
Oh, that's where you got that Athena train stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, some pretty good stuff to sell.
Hello, designs and do-overs and stuff sells stuff. Seashore.
You got all that stuff listed already, right, Todd?
Nope.
Yeah, he stayed up all night.
Oh, that is cool stuff. I like that train stuff in the boxes.
Yeah. So
I like train stuff, but I always have a hard time if it's not in the box and marked like that, I always have a hard time. Is it O scale? Is it H scale? Is it?
Oh yeah, Jim's into train stuff, so all I gotta do is ask him. Jim can look at the track. I'll be like, "What is track is this?" And he'll be like, "Blah
Right.
blah 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 blah." I'm like, "Okay, good."
Yeah, there's a lot to know about that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as the scales, I usually just go by
Measurement.
other listings. You know,
Yeah, but you
see.
got like you have like okay, like I listed this Hawthorne Village Budweiser train, but and I just got a message. I goes, "Hey, I'm gonna help you out." I just put in the item description. I thought it was HO scale. It's not. It's like 031 scale or whatever. I didn't even know 031 scale existed or 032 or whatever the hell it was. I'm like, oh well, thanks for the heads up, guy.
Right,
That's
right.
But
that's a lot
sometimes,
bigger, isn't it?
No,
Oh,
it's
scale.
small. I thought it was
Oh,
HO. It's small. Or is it 032? Now you're gonna make me look and tell you.
in scale is smaller than HO.
Yeah, I know that. But this is like a scale I never even really heard of. Now I'll look up and tell you. God, Todd, now you're making me search stuff.
Screwed you all up.
Train.
am I
What are
frozen?
you?
I'm like Sally. I just put the measurements in the photos and description and.
Yeah.
Every bit of this is HO, so that's easy.
Oh, there it is. Oh, Christ.
Yeah, Nikki, it's almost warm weather's coming. You better go make sure you don't have any fish in your vehicle.
Okay, this is what it's called, Todd. It's ON30 is the gauge.
ON30.
Which I never heard of, but it to me, to my uneducated, stupid eye, it looks a lot about the same as HO scale to me, but that doesn't mean anything because I don't know shit from Shinola.
Yeah. Well, I have bought maybe 4 different train collections, so I've learned quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm selling some G scale stuff right now, which is big or bigger.
Yeah, see, I couldn't tell you the difference.
I sold that. I don't know if you guys seen that pirate ship that I had. I bought around the time that I bought the Minecraft stuff. I had a pirate ship with a bunch of like little Imaginext toys on it, and I paid like $5.99 I think for the whole box. It was like all in a box, and I sold it last night for $45.
Oh, nice.
I was
Nice.
happy with that.
What kind of pirate ship was it? Was it like a model or?
It was no. It was a toy. It was Fisher Price.
Cool.
Fisher Price, and it was it had like some like sea toys, and then it had like the little guys that came on the ship, and some of the like the cannons and stuff like that. Like, there's people that look for that stuff to put it all together, to piece it all together, because like they'll buy some of it like at a yard sale or something, and then they'll like want to put other part, want to make sure that it has all the parts or whatever to make it complete.
Yeah.
And so it's, yeah, I was like super happy with that because I bought it at Salvation Army for like $5.99, and I looked at the comps, and there was one that was new that sold. I think it sold for like 110.
Nice.
And I'm like, wow. I mean, mine's not new, and it was missing some parts, so I just put all the pieces that I had in it. I put all that together. Somebody tried to have me take pieces away from it to sell them separate. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just sell it all together. I don't want to mess with it, so plus I was making like tons of like little lots with the Minecraft stuff, and I still have some of that to sell, but I've already made
little Minecraft action figures and stuff. Actually, they sell pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what else does good? Because like our Goodwill puts like action figures all in a bag. If you see like I got a bag that had a bunch of Paw Patrol, which does okay, but it had a whole bunch of these Disney Octonaut figures in it. I sold those Octonauts for like $80 on a lot or something like that.
I have some of that in the garage.
Octonauts?
Yeah.
Actually, they do good. Yeah. I mean, if
think
you
I
ain't
still
listening, you
have
should list
them.
it.
I may have thrown them away because
Oh no, it's because they're not very old. They're like when Brandon was a little boy. I remember it on Disney Junior. So
I
they're like what 2009 or 10 or whatever. Yeah, if you put those together in
I
a
know
lot,
I
Octonauts
had
do
them.
good.
I actually had the thing that they stand in, like the tower or something.
Yeah, they had like that underwater station or whatever.
Yeah, I had that, and then I had a bunch of the guys. So
Oh boy.
I hope I kept that.
Uh-oh.
I
Uh-oh.
didn't even get to it, you know. So yeah, hopefully I didn't get rid of
Yeah.
it. You know, it's just one of them days.
Yeah. I sold this morning. I had this Marks. It's like I don't know when do they make it. When they made like the tin buildings, and then you have like the cowboy and Indians are like out of plastic. I had one of those sets for sale. I sold that. I think I got $95 for it plus shipping. I sold that this morning.
So
Nice.
I always try to like find the older army men and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell what is older and what's newer with those because there's usually nothing on them, you
Yeah,
know?
usually I'll put them in a lot together, like, because, in fact, I got to start doing it. Brandon, when he was young, was really into Army Men. He watched those YouTube videos where they do, like, those Army Men movie battle wars and stuff. And he has a lot of Army Men. I usually kind of put those together by the pound, but if I buy, like, a box of toys and, like, let's say it has a bunch of those plastic farm animals in it, maybe cowboys and Indians, Army Men. I just put them in separates and I just put them in baggies, and they all sell. Dinosaurs, those little stupid cheap plastic dinosaurs. I mean,
Yeah.
how that stuff goes.
Um,
Some of the Army Man accessories, like Brandon should sell it. He has the Army Man big like bomber plane, which actually does pretty good. He bought it in Florida at a flea market. But like if you go on YouTube, I think they're still making them. They do these Army Men war movies, where they do like their stop motion
oh
filming and
yeah.
Army Men fighting. It was like a really big thing for a while.
That's what they do with Minecraft toys now too, is they make stop motion movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, kids can make their own movies because I have like a background scene thing that came with mine, and so I'm selling that with like there's the green brick floor to it.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, and so on all the listings I put stop motion in my listing. So I think that's kind of a thing.
That's
So
interesting. I've seen my granddaughters make videos and put little toys in it and stuff, talking horses or whatever. I think that's a niche.
Brandon he's in 7th grade. He takes a film class, which I can tell you when I was in 7th grade, we didn't have those kind of classes.
Yeah, I mean,
anyway, we had like reading, math, social studies, English, religion class, and whatever the other period was. But anyway, yeah, it's called Redbird, and that's what they do is they have to make commercials or these films or documentaries and stuff like that. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, and not the last time that Scott was on, but the time before that, he was showing us like these cameras that he's been picking up, and because he says that they use real film cameras like 35 millimeter in the college classes, the photography classes, and so that's why they're still wanted. is because they have to, usually for those classes, they have to use real film cameras. They can't use a digital.
I've probably walked by dozens of those kind of cameras over the years.
Yeah.
I try not to. I get every camera I can usually.
Yeah, I've got certain ones I look for, but
Yeah, I have a couple.
Unless you get a digital one that says like 5 megapixels, and you're like, nope.
Yeah, I have a couple that I picked up, but I need to test them, and I don't have any 35 millimeter film. And just putting batteries in it didn't do it, or I need new batteries.
Yeah, there's like a Canon, I think it's Canon like one shot 35 millimeter that does like really good. And when you look at it, it just doesn't even, it just looks like to me, a cheaper 35 millimeter camera, but they'll do like 80, 90 bucks for it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the one that he was showing was the Olympus.
Yeah.
And it's got the lens that comes out whenever you put batteries in it and you flip the switch, the lens comes out. And
is it like a cyber shot or something?
Yeah, like kind of like it's like an autofocus. So yeah.
Yeah, I bought a camera at the antique mall yesterday.
I'm going sourcing tomorrow. I don't know. I think I should be here in the morning, but I'm not quite sure when we're leaving. My friend's gonna come pick me up, and we're gonna go.
That'll be a good trip.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Well, Sally's not going to be here. I'm not going to be here.
I might be here, and if I'm here, you better be here.
Can't have a show without Sally.
Right.
So this is a.
And then on Friday, I can show y'all what I got. I've been doing okay. I've not. I went the other day because I was looking for that port for that what do you call it? That the mini PC thingy. God, what are those called?
I don't know.
PDA?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Personal something device.
It doesn't sound right to me. Like I was saying it to myself in my head, but I'm like, that doesn't sound right. But I was looking for the port because like I thought I left it at the store, and if it I don't even know if it came with one or whatever, but I was looking to see if they were selling one, maybe it got separated or something, and I didn't find it the other day, but I picked up a couple other things. I think I got like 5 pieces of clothing or something, and because I did some sweaters last time I was there, and they were like handmade sweaters, like hand knit, and they sold pretty fast. I sold them like within the first couple of days that I listed them. I had like 3 of them, then I sold all of them. So yeah, so I've been doing it. I mean, I'm being picky because obviously I don't need to source. I have 5 long totes on that wall, and I got 5 over here, and they're all full. So
I try to be picky, but it doesn't always work out.
I know, me neither, and especially whenever I'm giving given stuff, like, you know, how you made that sale yesterday. Was it you? You made a sale yesterday,
Yeah,
or the day
yeah.
before,
It's
on
in the
something
truck. I
you
got to
got for
drop it off
free?
today. Yeah, $110. I sold that for.
Yeah. See? I love that.
Yeah, it was an awesome sale.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like whenever I can do that, especially on stuff that I get for
What was
free.
the item, Mr. Sadie? What kind of item?
It was a fuel solenoid for a generator on a. Well, it was for a bus, one of my boss's old buses. But
Oh, okay.
I had 2 of them brand new in a box. He always buys extra of everything, so
Yeah.
I listed them quantity 2, and I sold one a couple weeks ago. I sold the other one day before
Nice.
yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I have got to go take my package out. So I'll do. I don't know if you're shutting it down, Todd. I want to say bye.
Oh gosh, it's already time.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's shut her down until tomorrow.
Bye.
Thanks everybody for coming on.
All right.
See you tomorrow morning. Huh?
Have a good day.
All right.
Whenever you want, I got the whispers.
All right.
Okay. End broadcast.
Jim's making
Bye.
me go to work now.
All right.
Everyone, have a great day.
Hey, you too. See you guys.